Pierre probably ever shared this. It's what you can get for $2,000 a month in this tiny little 200 square foot thing. This is what they want you having. It's wild.
This is the neighborhood. This is a 200 square foot apartment in downtown East Side. This is your living room. This is the price. This is your bedroom. This is your fridge. This is your kitchen. And this is your dining room. This is a space for your guests. And this is your walk-in closet. Now this is a bathroom. This is the neighborhood.
This is a shed.
This is me being claustrophobic just watching that.
Oh,
I've
man.
stayed in hotel rooms that are bigger than that.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah, no, way bigger.
outrageous.
Yeah. Like
$2,000 a month that you get $2,000 a month, you get a McMansion out here in Alberta, especially where I live, and like relatively close to the city. I can't believe, like, no wonder people are just evacuating Ontario and moving to Alberta. Leave your politics behind, thank you very much, but please come here and enjoy the low cost of living.
Yeah. And I like, if you're, let's say, for example, you're like single, fresh out of university, you finally got a good job, you want to pay for a house. Let's say that was an option and it was like $500 and you did it for a year in order to save up. But no, this is like a $2,000. This is what a current generation, they think living downtown in that and renting that for $2,000 a month is making it. That's terrible. That's just the absolute worst.
As an Albertan, I just don't understand how young people get ahead, have a dream of getting married and starting a family and having like a piece of grass in the backyard where your kids can toddle around and play. That just seems so unattainable in so much of this country. And yet nobody is talking about the causes of it. For example, can we hit up the pause button on immigration until we catch up with housing starts? It's not an anti-immigration statement. It's a pro-immigrant statement, because I don't want immigrant families, new Canadian families, living in a broom closet. They deserve an opportunity to achieve an affordable Canadian dream also. Like, I look at my son. My son has a good job. You know, he's a pipe fitter. He's got a house, he's got a car. He goes on little weekend getaways with his girlfriend and his little buddies, and he eats out and he does young people things, right? Like, he does young people things. I don't know how any young person in Toronto has any money left over for fun and like doing normal young people things. My heart breaks for them.
Oh, it's brutal.
I don't know how I don't know how they do it. It's so sad. I don't know how they get ahead. And it's got to be depressing. Like, you look at what your parents have, and of course you want to work towards that. You want to have a family, have kids, have a car, take your family on vacation, maybe get a little camper trailer, maybe have a second vehicle, maybe have a playhouse in the backyard for your kids. You never get there in places like Toronto. I can't see it happening.
It's brutal. And the reason I'm laughing is not, this is just absolutely brutal. Did you see the graduation speech that Chrystia Freeland gave?
Oh, let's show it.
Okay, let's watch this. Someone is talking about this. This is a graduation speech from Chrystia Freeland. I just put it in Slack.
I heard it was real uplifting and inspirational. Gives you a lot of hope for the future.
It's terrible. Yeah, here we go.
Our time of tranquility is over, and we are living in an age of change. We're living through what President Biden, on a visit to my country in March, called an inflection point. A time of transformation, he said, that comes once every 5 or 6 generations. Now, like it or not, you are graduating into that inflection point. And as some of the very best educated people on our planet, you have the rare and precious opportunity to shape it. So, what is this inflection point? What is this upheaval which is going to the roots of humanity itself? There are many ways to describe this transformational moment, but I think they all come down to one fundamental question. Does capitalist democracy still work? That's the question being posed around kitchen tables in my country and this one, as parents wonder if our children can count on capitalist democracy's essential promise of a future more prosperous than our present. It is the question being posed in the muddy and bloodied trenches of Bakhmut as Ukraine's brave Democrats resist the invading forces of Putin's dictatorship. And it is the question being posed by our shrinking glaciers and our warming oceans.
Glaciers are asking questions.
Wordlessly, but emphatically, if democratic societies can rise to the existential challenge of climate change. Now, these are, of course, huge and fundamental challenges. I'm not here to counsel despair or retreat. Yeats famously said of another generation that came of age in a liminal moment
That guy's like,
that
what
the best lacked all conviction, while the worst were full of passionate intensity.
Yeah. What?
She should have closed that speech with a number for the suicide hotline. Like, what is she doing?
She's like,
Honest to goodness.
if you think things are desperate, the glaciers weep. Like,
Yeah, go talk to the snowbank about how bad it is. Yeah, like,
oh man, terrible. Yep, that's our
just
government.
very depressing. And it's like you're being launched, birthed, I guess, from university into this terrible, terrible world that you created, Christian.
Yeah,
like, the system is out to get you. You're the system, sister. Like, what are you doing? You're like telling
Brutal.
these young people you made it crappy. And so just hang in there, like.
She's like, I'm proud to say we've made it the worst it's been in 5-6 generations.
Yeah. And then like that guy, he's like,
yeah, he just literally looks, that was like the Jim from The Office. He's like,
oh yeah,
oh,
no,
man.
she should write for Hallmark, inspirational cards
Yeah,
for Hallmark. She's the worst.
Imagine if she takes the reins next, what those debates are going to be like. Oh God, have mercy.
Hey folks, that was a clip from the daily live stream. I co-host it Monday to Thursday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Alberta team takes over on Friday. Please tune in. And by the way, we want to hear your 2 cents worth. If you're able to make a minimal $5 donation, we will read your chat on the air live. Thank you.